everyone, welcome back. Today we are making garlic bread dip. It's the first time I'm making it. I'm really excited and I cannot wait to try it. So first things first is I have my oven preheating to 375 degrees. We're going to roast our garlic and some shallots. Doing 4 heads of garlic. When I say garlic bread dip, I want it to be really garlicky. I don't want it to be a subtle garlic flavor. I really want it to be nice and strong. So I have 4 heads of garlic where I've cut the tops off, and I have 2 shallots, divided 3 shallots, where I've done the same thing. So all you do is you have your head of garlic, you're gonna keep this bottom portion, and you're just gonna cut the top off to expose the cloves of garlic. Just like so. If you have one that's a little lower, you want to make sure to cut in there as well, get them all exposed. And then what I do is I remove some of the outside portion so that when we squeeze it later, we don't get a lot of the flakes trying to fall into our dip. So go ahead and just loosen that a little bit, just like so. And then I have some aluminum foil. You can confit your garlic, but I like to roast it like this. Going to cover them in some avocado oil, just like so. Sprinkle them with some kosher salt and some black pepper. These are going in at 375 for about an hour, possibly a little bit longer. And then when they're all done, we're going to add them into our other ingredients. So let's put these in the oven, we'll be right back. Now that the garlic and the shallots are all roasted, we're ready to assemble our dip to prepare it. In my mixing bowl, I have 1 cup of sour cream, a ½ cup of mayonnaise, and I'm going to add in 1 cup of shredded mozzarella and ½ a cup of freshly grated Parmesan. I'm going to add that right in, and I'm also going to add in a couple tablespoons of fresh chopped parsley and chives, about 2 tablespoons of each. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and squeeze in our garlic and our shallots. My house smells divine, so good. So before I do that, I'm going to add a little bit of salt, a bit of salt and pepper to taste. On my pepper, like a good amount of pepper. Okay, and then all you're going to do, you want to make sure you let your garlic and your shallots cool down. You don't want to burn your hands when you squeeze them. Sometimes it can take it a little bit, especially if you keep them inside of their tin foil. So mine is still a bit warm, so I'm actually going to get some tongs to use to squeeze that right out. But then you squeeze all of your goodies in here, and then we'll throw it through the mixer. I have all of my beautiful garlic and shallots in here ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and use my paddle attachment. You can use a hand mixer. You can mix this by hand even. This is just what I have. We're going to mix until everything's fully combined. I'm going to let it go a little longer, make sure it really breaks up those shallots. If you're having an issue with your shallots breaking up, you can run them through your food processor, or you can rough chop them with your knife. But because they've been roasted, they should break up pretty easily. Beautiful. All right. Also, I don't mind if there's big chunks of shallot in there. So good. Lovely. I'm going to take that off. And we're going to go ahead, and I have my baking dish all sprayed with some nonstick spray. I'm going to make sure you scrape all your sides, make sure you're fully combined. The consistency that you like. Go ahead and pour that beautiful mixture right into your baking dish. I have my oven at 375 degrees still. It's gonna be so good. Sorry, I'm gonna make sure we don't leave behind any of this goodness. Delicious. ahead and spread that out evenly in your dish. I was talking with my sister and we both agreed that this would be really good with some artichokes in it too. So you can get marinated artichokes, chop those up and put those in here too. But today we're sticking to the planned recipe. I have some fresh mozzarella here that I am going to break apart on top. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a paper towel to press out some of the excess moisture. My hands will work. You're going to go ahead and just press that down. Get a little bit more of the moisture out. You are welcome to use shredded mozzarella. I like the gooiness of fresh mozzarella. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to break it into little pieces and sprinkle it around on top. We're going to bake it for about 20 minutes in the oven until it's all nice and bubbly and the mozzarella on top is nice and gooey. We'll be right back. All right, it's all done nice and bubbly. I have let it rest for a little bit. It did go for about 30 minutes because of the fresh mozzarella, but if you had shredded, it'd be more like 20-25. We've let it rest a bit so we don't burn our mouths. Serve it with your favorite cracker. These are my favorite crackers, Crunchmaster. Oh, so good. They are also certified gluten-free. Or rip a big piece of your baguette, dip it right in there. Oh, delish. Look at that. As you can see, it's very hot. And then eat it. Yes. Make this. Eat it. This is an individual serving. And enjoy that.